Let's call this meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Genslinger.
Here.
Jerza.
Here.
Larson.
Here.
Osterloop.
Here.
Penny. Schmitz. Sonny.
Here.
Dosher. Here. We have quorum.
Thank you. We have an agenda that has been provided to us. Has anybody got an issue with something that's on that agenda? If so, declare conflict, please. Hearing none, let's move on to approve that agenda.
So moved. Second.
Moved and seconded that the agenda be approved as presented. Discussion on the motion. Hearing none, I assume you're ready to vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is approval of the minutes of May 8th. That information has already been provided in the packet that came to us late last week. Do I hear any additions or corrections?
Move to approve. Second.
Moved and seconded that the minutes be approved as presented. Discussion on the motion. Hearing none, I assume you're ready to vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. The next meeting tentatively should be the June the 12th. That must be 3 Mondays between now and then. Do I hear a motion to approve?
Motion to approve. Second.
Moved and seconded that the blanket for the next meeting be set for the 12th of June. Discussion on the motion. Hearing none, I assume you're ready to vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. First item on the agenda is a variance permit. Arlen Shu has applied for a front yard setback variance from 0 feet versus 35 to replace a shed that was damaged due to a snowstorm. It's located at 1511 West 5th Avenue, legally described as lots 4 through 9 and vacated alley of Block 28, Home Park Addition, Home Park Original, Davidson County, South Dakota. Said real property is zoned transportation, warehousing, and commercial district. Mark, talk to us a little bit.
Notices were sent out to neighbors, published in the paper, signs posted. We did receive 2 back from neighbors saying that they were in favor of this. Arlen had a building there that was destroyed, more than 75% of damage at the time, so they tore it down. 10.10.5 of the code states anything over 75% has to get new variances for this. The applicant's requesting to build right on the same concrete that's already there, as to not have to purchase more concrete and move it to a different location. Applicant's here if you have any questions for him at all.
Arlen, you got anything to add?
No, only the building's been there. Oh, excuse me.
Yep, state name.
Arlen Shu, owner of the building over there. I just want to put the building back on the same slab that it was there. It's about $20,000 expense, plus I have to move the plumbing and the septic and everything that's there. So all I'm really trying to do is have a building that's been there 75 years and put a brand new one right back on the slab. And Bob Muller's building is directly east of it, and that's kind of a dead-end street, so it's not a real street that, goes through, so.
And it doesn't get a lot of traffic.
No, that street, you got Myers Oil over there, and that just goes to the dead end, so I was just hoping I could put back on the same slab, so.
Same height, same location for doors, everything?
Pardon me?
Same height, same
Yeah,
location for
yeah.
doors, all that?
Yeah, same, basically just putting back same building, so.
Move to approve. Second.
Moved and seconded that the variance be approved. Discussion on the motion. Anybody from the audience got a comment? Hearing none, we are ready to vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thanks, Arlen.
Okay, thank you guys, appreciate it.
Next item, a plat of Lot B of M and S. Miller's First Edition, a subdivision of the northwest quarter of the southwest quarter of Section 32, Township 103 North, Range 60 West of the 5th parallel meridian, Davidson County, South Dakota, as requested by Darwin Miller.
This is out in the county, still within the city's zoning jurisdiction. They're really just doing some estate planning with it. I believe Sylvia actually passed away a couple months ago or maybe a year ago, so they're parceling out that so that they can sell the farmstead separate from the land.
And there's no access issues or,
No access issues at all. We've got plenty of room for another approach off of Spruce Street. There doesn't need to be any easements with this. There's no landlocked parcels.
okay? County has to take a look at it, or they have?
They will hear it at their June meetings.
Okay. Questions? Comments from anybody in the audience? Do I hear a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Moved and seconded that the plat be approved. Discussion on the motion. Hearing none, I assume you're ready to vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion is carried. Next item, a plat of Lot 1, Block 5 of Circle K Ranch, Second Edition, a subdivision of the south one-half of the northeast quarter of Section 6, Township 103, Range 60, west of the 5th parallel meridian, Davidson County, South Dakota, as requested by 4K Land Group LLC.
Again, this is just outside city limits, but still within city zoning jurisdiction. Applicant is looking to parcel off this Lot 1, which is just shy of 17 acres. There will be a resident dwelling for this parcel. They have access up 407th there. That will be that's county roads, so the highway department will have to approve any ingress or egress off of that. But they also do have off of Alex Court. And also, if you notice off of Alex Court, there is a easement for 30 by 70 for them to be able to get to the backside, the rest of the quarter that's there for the remaining portion.
Yep.
Applicants here, if you have any questions for them.
Would you like to talk to us, applicant?
Sure. We're
Introduce yourself, please.
Tanya Klingeman. We already went through the highway department and they approved the driveway or
Good to go?
whatever. That's good to go. And the person that's going to be building is here as well. If you have questions on what they're building, just a residence.
Questions, any gentlemen?
It's more of a civil question, but, you know, the easement that's drawn, shouldn't that not extend to the east side of Alex Court? Are we leaving something open there?
What do you mean? Sorry, I'm not following.
There's an easement to get to the property, but it doesn't encompass the whole width of Alex Court?
That would be to get to the,
Just to the,
Yeah, that's just to get to the remainder.
but you're saying shouldn't extend to the east property
You're
line of
driving
Alex
through there
Court?
and you're coming north, right? Are you driving onto this property before you get into that one? That's what I'm saying, is it doesn't,
It looks like, I'd assume that matches the existing roadway width. It doesn't extend all the way to the
the
property
right of
line.
way?
Do I hear a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Moved and seconded that the plat be approved. Discussion. Hearing none, I assume you're ready to vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sign, motion carried. Okay. A plat of Lot 2A of Circle K Ranch, Third Edition, a subdivision of government lots 3, 4, and 5 in the southeast quarter of the south-northwest quarter and the west half of the northeast quarter, all in Section 6, Township 103 North, Range 60 West of the 5th parallel meridian, Davidson County, South Dakota, as requested by 4K Land Group LLC and Darren Reed.
Again, this is outside city limits, but within our zoning jurisdiction. County will hear this at their June meetings. Reese's own the front portion of this, and they are purchasing from Klingeman's the rear portion. By doing that, since it's going over the quarter line, there becomes a landlocked parcel to the north, which 4K would still own, which would also be the same owners as the south parcel. So there is an easement to get around on the on the east side to be able to get up to that land. So that land is not technically landlocked. Yes, 4K still owns the land in the east quarter, but you can't go by quarters. It's by,
Yep.
or since it's touching, they still might not always own that, so that's why there's that easement there for that one, to be able to get there. Applicants here, may have any questions for them at all with it?
Okay. Applicants, have anything to comment about that one too? All right.
Unless you have questions.
We think we understand what's going on there, so. Do I hear a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve.
Second.
Moved and seconded that the plat be approved as presented. Discussion on the motion. Hearing none. Soon as we're ready to vote, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sign. Motion carries. Next item, a plat of Tract 1 of Charles and Diana Land and Cattle Addition in the southeast quarter and the southeast quarter of the southwest quarter of Section 6, T106 North, Range 60 West of the 5th parallel meridian, Davidson County, South Dakota, as requested by 4K Land Group LLC.
Again, this is Elton County, but within the city's zoning jurisdiction. The county will hear this at their June meeting. Golden Hammers are purchasing the 87 acres from 4K Land Group LLC. There is an easement, as you know, that goes all the way over the road, goes back along the north property line to be able to access the remainder of the quarter that 4K Land Group LLC will continue to own that portion of it. Applicants are here if you have any questions for them at all.
Anybody got a question?
Oh, I should also, sorry, the owner certificate is not correct on what you have in your packet. We did receive an updated owner certificate on the actual plat, so that is correct now. Just want to make note of that, so that way if someone sees it here and it changes for what council sees, council has the updated version.
So there's some minor changes in the verbiage. That is not uncommon once in a while.
Yeah, it's just the name. It's still the same owners. They were doing some changes in LLCs, and this last one got missed to go to this one. It's still Klingemans that own it. It's just the percentages and the LLC is different.
Move to approve the amended application. Second.
Moved and seconded that the amended application be approved. This has got to go to the city council, and the county's got to hear it too, don't they?
Yep. Yep.
So,
And county has the amended plat as well already, so.
yeah. Further discussion on the motion? Hearing none, I assume you're ready to vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carries. Is there any other business to come before this body at this time?
As you notice, I put down in front of all of you your 2023 South Dakota Planners Association Annual Conference. It's here in Mitchell. Tuesday night is just a networking, and then Wednesday and Thursday, a day and a half. Let me know if you'd like to attend that, and we can get you registered for that. There'll be some good discussion topics at that for sure, I think.
Yeah.
And since it's in our backyard.
I'll tell you what, guys, for me, looking through it and having been a member of this association forever, that first one from 9:15 to 10:45, everybody ought to go to that, baby. That's pretty interesting, going to be pretty interesting.
When's the latest you have to know?
I don't know if they've set a closing date yet, so still got some time.
Not till October, so,
Yeah, I'm guessing rooms, we're not getting any rooms for it, guys, sorry. Because that locker room stops like September 22nd, so I'm guessing September is the closing date.
Thought we were going to the water park.
Well, isn't that what one of those classes are held in the water park?
Just don't break any.
I thought it says water, water, water.
no, I'll tell you what, guys, I've been to a lot of these, and this schedule really looks like it's going to be a good one. So, hearing no other business, public input. If you need to address the board on an item that was not on the agenda, excluding personnel items, please come forward to the podium, state your name and your concern. Presentations are limited to 3 minutes. Items will be considered, but no action will be taken at this time. As no one comes forward to the podium, we are adjourned.